Okay, hope you're enjoying the evening. We've just got the heads up that the fighters are ready. We are all set for the second part 2 of this year's Spartan White Collar Boxing 12. Hope you're enjoying the evening down here at the JW Marriott Marquee. Hope you're enjoying the food, the hospitality, the drinks. I hope you're ready for more fighting. We got, of course, our Golf for Good coming a little later on, an opportunity for you to dig deep and give generously to those in need. But up next, we saw it teased a little earlier on this evening, there is no shortage of anticipation ahead of this next fight. It is fight number 4 on the card for us the evening. The coaches were asked who is going to be the big talking point of the night, and these two fighters cropped up in those videos. So sit back and get ready to enjoy what promises to be, on the cards at least, a white collar classic. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the fighter out of the red team.
Hi, my name is Lexter. I'm 61. I moved to Dubai a year and a half ago, and this is something that I've always wanted to do ever since I saw colleagues step into the ring in Singapore. I've chased adventure before, so this is something that is personal. It's a hard call, but I just want to do it, even though it's scary. So the experience of white collar has been wonderful. As soon as I joined, there was all this fear, but it gets better. The training has been intense, and it really pushes you to your limits of discipline, focus, willpower. Yeah, it's been a wonderful experience. The support system that Spartan has, whether it's the staff, the coaches, it's just wonderful. They just stand by you, just encourage you. It's been an amazing experience. I'd recommend this to anyone. So training for white collar, I realized that dreams do come true. The fact that you have these deep reserves that you can reach into to achieve what you want to do in terms of discipline, process, just going for it even when you don't feel like it. Just go through the process. So yeah, there's quite a bit that I've learned, that I still have the energy and the ability to focus. Yeah, it's been wonderful. So James, we both have trained really hard for this. We've earned our right to be in the ring, and on that night, may the best man win.
He says, may the best man win, and it is a great white collar story. Join us, and fighting out of the red corner, make some noise for Lexter Equinox Martin. It's a good walk-in, that's for sure. But what about his opponent? Fighting out of the blue corner. Let's meet his opponent out of the blue team.
Hi, my name's James. I'm 47. I've been in Dubai for 21 years from next February. Father of two from the UK and Birmingham. The reason why I did white collar, well, depends what you want to hear, the funny story or the actual serious story. So I met Naz at the last Golf for Good charity ball. I shook his hand and signed up that night, and that was back in end of April. Aside from that, the more serious reason why I've done it is to basically prove to myself that I can do anything, and also prove to my two children as well that anything's possible within reason. So training for white collar, what I've learned about myself, and I think I already knew it anyway, I can be disciplined. I've been extremely disciplined during this whole process. The whole process and training experience of white collar is like nothing else of experience. It's a huge challenge, and I think, you know, there's probably people in the audience out there now that's had a few light refreshments, let's say, and thinks about doing it. I'd advise them to do it. The team behind the scenes, behind the cameras are great. The coaches are second to none. Right, my message to my opponent is a nice guy. Lexter, you're a great guy. I think we hit it off from day one, but there's only one winner walking out that ring with his arm raised tonight, and that's me. But I'm sure afterwards we'll have a drink or a coffee together, a hug and make up. See you later.
It is time. The man from Birmingham, England, making his way into the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, James, the Peaky Blinder, Evans! It's a belter. This could well be as well. Fighting out the red corner, in the blue boots with the red strip. Please welcome Lexter Martin. His opponent out of the blue corner with the black boots and the blue strip. Fighting out the blue, let's hear it for James Evans. Referee Don calls him in.
Boxers, obey my commands at all time. No rabbit punches, no kidney punches, or below the belt. Protect yourself at all time. Touch gloves, go back to corners, good luck.
It's a touch gloves, it's a good luck. And from me, down to you, Robbie Greenfield.
Okay then, let's go for fight number 4. Looking forward to this one. It is Lexter taking on James. It is red versus blue, one apiece so far from the 3 fights that we've witnessed so far tonight on the card. Who can really get the upper hand in this one? Alongside me, Paul Taylor, it's James Evans, who's made the more aggressive start, bouncing around like a bit of a jackrabbit in there, Paul.
Yeah, I think the fight's been at close range so far. Both exchanging punches, the guards are low. I think
nice
James
shot,
is in
counter
trouble
there
here.
from Lexter. And that one just stopped James in his tracks. He'd made a very energetic start to this first round, but he just got caught coming in, and the referee's having a quick word with him.
Yeah, his legs look wobbly there. I hope he's good to continue. Let's see. It was a good shot from Lexter.
All right, fighters being separated. Let's hear it for them. Both of these guys, they've gone through the weeks of hard training to be here tonight. They've both put in the hours. Lexter, though, really determined with a big overhand right. James looking to move around, just trying to keep his opponent off guard.
Yeah, Lexter's very compact and he's very low to the ground, which generates a big shot when he lands it. But now James is using his reach, and both are settling down in this round.
James trying to just pour that jab out in front of him, trying to pump that jab. Lexter biding his time. Nice guard for the man in red. Lovely little shot to the body there from the Equinox as he looks to score a few points for the judges in this first round, but things have just settled down into a better rhythm, Paul.
Yeah, I think James recovered well from that early
Oh,
setback.
big right there
And
from
he's-
James
he's
Evans.
delivering back now, which is nice to see.
James picking his shots there. Things have definitely just calmed down after that opening flurry. Both of these guys looking to pick their moments. Good right there. Sweeping right hand from James Evans. Just missed by a Wixter, but Lexter comes
10
forward
seconds to go.
and looks to
10
end strongly.
Yeah, both have give everything in this first round, which normally happens at this level. Great first round.
Original pirate material, you're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. Has it come to this? Original pirate material, you're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. Make yourself at home. We got diesel or some of that homegrown. Sit back in your throne, turn off your phone, cause this is our zone. Videos, televisions, 64s, PlayStations, Webb Henry with precision, a few herbs and a bit of Benson. But don't forget the Rizzler. Lean like the Tower of Pisa. These are Oasia, and this is a day in the life of a geezer. For this ain't a club track. Pull out your sack and sit back. Whether you white or black, smoke weed, chase brown or toot rock. We're on a mission, support the cause, sign a petition, summon all your wisdom. The music's a gift from the man on high, the Lord and his children. Triple team here, rude boys. Come rain or snow, the Buddha flows. You don't know? Stand on the corner, watch the...
All right, round number 2. That was a very interesting first round as the fighters look to square off for the second 2-minute round of 3. We're being told as well that in the history of Spartans White Collar Dubai, Lexter is the oldest competitor. Not going to give his age away, but incredible heart, incredible determination from him. But James pouring it on.
Yeah, James has completely switched his fight around from the first round, and it's good to see now that he's throwing the straight shots, his hands are a bit higher, and Lexter now needs to put the effort in and drive forward.
Lexter landing a nice solid right on the chin there as James looks to counter with a big right hand combo.
They're getting tangled now.
The
This is
referee
just,
having to get involved again.
yeah, they're getting tangled. It's just pure determination. They both want to win. Lexter looks really calm and calculated.
Oh, nice right hand there from James as he looks to really use that left hand almost as a rangefinder and to come in with the right hand off the back of it, but Lexter keeps coming forward.
Yeah.
And there's no let up here, is there, Paul?
When you turn your head like that, all he can do is throw the shot. You know, you've got to keep your head looking at your opponent.
Both of these guys still trying to settle into a rhythm. Good right hand from James. Lexter is turning into a bit of a shoving match in there in the middle of this second round. Good cross from James Evans there. Another one right on the button there from the man in blue.
Yeah, both guards are dropping a little bit sometimes here. When the shots come, the guard drops and shots are landing like anything. Now Lester's going to the body. He's going up and down. And James's reply, I tell you, I do not want to be a judge in this round. It's
Really
difficult to call.
tough one to score. Each man enjoying little flurries of their own in different parts of this second round. Now one final shot could be the deciding factor for the judges as both of them come in and square off in the middle, and that brings to the end the second round.
When I look in your eyes, yes, it's a yes. Are you afraid to see what you know is real, like any other guy? I'm playing on the flames of burning passion. When I look in your eyes, yes, it's a yes. Are you afraid to see what you know is real, like any other guy?
Round number 3, the third and final round of what has been a fantastic contest so far, and this is the round perhaps where technique takes a backseat to sheer bloody-mindedness, Paul Taylor.
It does take a backseat, and you really can see how conditioned they are now. James is showing his conditioning, but Lexter, being almost pensioner, is doing amazing here.
James looking good here. He's just trying to land the clean shot. That was a good right hand, but these shots are a little bit untidy. We just need to see a bit of clean work there from both men. Lexter still coming forward with a good one of his own. Fantastic little flurry, and the referee has to intervene, and that could be a standing 8 count. Oh my goodness me. That was a dramatic turn of events there in this third and final round, and could Lexter have swung the balance in his favour with that little flurry, Paul Taylor?
Look at his steely eyes of Lexter, and he went relentlessly there. But I feel for James, he's got to stop turning away. He's going to injure himself.
Back comes James. He does not want to go quietly into the night. Lexter, flurry on the ropes here. Looking to really pour it on, and he's pounding away. Is the referee going to step in again? He has. He separated them.
This is pure determination. This is not easy, what these two guys are doing. It is not easy. We should respect, and they should be proud of themselves.
Lovely jab there. James followed up with a really big right. That's a massive right from James Evans. And now the referee gets in front of Lexter. This is going one way and then the next. This is a really dramatic contest, this. James Evans taking control late on in the third round. Is it enough though, Paul?
What a show this is. Both of them now, the biggest of hearts. We all should be proud of them. And now Lexter comes back. This is incredible.
Me. Right and then left. What a combo. James hanging on a bit.
These guys are leaving everything in the ring. Amazing.
Oh my God, what a performance, ladies and gents.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, having conferred with the ringside judges, having conferred with referee Don, I can confirm that after 3 rounds, the fight is a draw. So, referee Don has offered a 4th round decider to both fighters. And both fighters, I can confirm, have accepted the 4th round decider. So, Robbie Greenfield, we go to 4.
Wow, what a treat this is, ladies and gents. A 4th and deciding round between these two absolute warriors. Give it up for Lexter and James as they go toe-to-toe to get the win. James there, bit of a rabbit punch there at the back of the head, but both of these guys.
It was. You shouldn't throw to the back of the head, but you should also stay forward.
Lexter. Back comes James with a combo, and he shoved his man into the corner. Can he capitalize with some clean shots?
The effort and determination of these two warriors, they're not going to stop all night. It's amazing.
Paul, I think technique left the building about 15 minutes ago in this one, but it doesn't matter. It's about courage, it's about heart at this stage. And Lexter, 61 years of age, is still pouring it on, but James is not having any of it. He's coming back as hard as ever. Oh my God.
Yeah, I cannot give any technical background on this. This is just pure effort, conditioning, and determination.
This is one of the grittiest contests I've ever had the pleasure of commentating on all the sessions of Spartans White Collar Dubai. A 4th and final round, and it's still hard to separate these two. I wouldn't want to be a judge right here, Paul.
No, it's hard to call. I cannot call it. It was a draw for the 3 rounds. How do you call this? They're both just giving everything. Look at the determination of them both. Hats off to both of them. This is brilliant.
Well, they'd still be fighting at 2 o'clock this morning if this referee let them, I think. Unbelievable gas tank for both of them. And Lexter trying to make a final impression, but back comes James with a stinging right hand. And that might just be, he's being egged on by Coach Chris. This is incredible stuff. Lexter still rooted to the spot, still throwing those right hands.
10 seconds to go, and the shots just keep coming. I cannot believe what we're witnessing here tonight.
Right, we are. Tell you what, promised you a classic. We got a classic. Let's get Clive Jacobs up into the ring, please. Clive from the Clive Jacobs Media Group will be presenting the trophy. So Clive will join us here in the ring. But what a fight we have had there. An absolute white-collar classic. Big round of applause for these two before the announcement. We were, of course, locked all square after 3 rounds. Judges Sassi, Kupkivan and Bessie scoring a 39-39, 38, 39-38, 39-38. So we went to the 4th round, and now we have a unanimous decision after the 4th. And the winner of fight number 4, a Spartans Boxing White Collar 12, goes to the red corner! Right, we'll ask Clive to present the runners-up trophy first. Clive, I can ask you please to present the runners-up to James Evans. Let's get James to accept his trophy from Clive. A quick photo, fellas. So big thanks to Clive for doing that. James, commiserations, but a penny for your thoughts after 4 rounds, unprecedented.
Absolutely gutted, to be honest. I know it went to a 4th, but yeah, I'm annoyed that I've let everyone down here, let my teammates down. Yeah, feel gutted.
I don't think you've let anyone down. Very few fights go to 3, let alone 4. You've given your all. Talk to me about the training process and just what you've learned about yourself.
I've loved every minute of it, to be honest. I mean, Chris, the rest of the coaches are absolutely brilliant. I couldn't have wished for a better team to train with. I've absolutely loved every minute of it. I've been committed to the training, which is even more of a, been told not to swear, so. But I'm ultimately pissed off that I've just let so many people down. But it is what it is.
Mate, again, don't think you let anyone down, and you are more than welcome to swear as much as you like. Right, big team out, a lot of support, a couple of thank yous.
Oh, thanks to everyone. Obviously, thanks to my wife for putting up with me the last 11 weeks, early starts, late finishes. Obviously, thanks to, God knows, 40 or 50 people coming out to cheer me on. Obviously, you know, the Evans family of a sporting, bit of a different one to tennis, but I've loved every minute of it, and I've loved the guys, and I've got to get back in the ring again. Just maybe not sparring with these guys.
Enjoy the evening. Big thanks to you. Congratulations. Well done to all the team. And well done to the Evans family. James, the Peaky Blinder Evans. Right, Clive, if I could ask you please to present the trophy to our winner in flight number 4, Lexter Martin. Lexter, You're a record breaker. You've set new records. The oldest ever white collar fighter for Spartan, and you take away the trophy. Give us your thoughts, your emotions.
Yeah, right now it's kind of blank, but I thoroughly enjoyed the journey, the Spartans, the entire support system that Spartan has. It's truly a community boxing center, and I've enjoyed the entire experience, the coaching, the support staff. I've had, gym members who I trained with wishing me luck. So it's been an incredible experience. I'd recommend this to anyone. If at 61 I can do it, any one of you guys can do it.
Quick word for your opponent as well. I mean, what an opponent.
James, worthy opponent. You've been a friend right through, and I respect you, I admire you. Thank you for the experience. I really appreciate this, man. Love you.
What about the support out there? A lot of support for the Lexter. The Lexter fans are out in force this evening. Any thank yous?
Yeah, thank you so much. I have my friends and family somewhere out there, so thank you so much to them too. My wife and kids are not able to be here. I apologize to my younger daughter. She doesn't like this one bit, but you got to do what you got to do, so there you are.
You got to do what you got to do, and you must enjoy your evening. Lexter, congratulations to you. A great inspiration to us all. Let's hear it for Lexter and James. Let's get all the guys together for a quick photo. So get everyone over there as we honour the two fighters from fight number 4. What a fight they've put up. Big thanks to Clive Jacobs from Clive Jacobs Media Group. And let's hear it one more time for Lexter and James.